Hello, Miles and Martha Loss, your local real estate experts. So we signed the list agreement, we completed the paperwork, we're on to the next step, the photo shoot. So we need to make sure that your property is ready for the photo shoot. So you need to close out all those projects in your home, whether it's painting the bathroom or installing the ceiling fan or fixing something. You want to make sure that we close out all those projects. Now, the photo shoot, keep in mind, majority of people that make a decision to either see a property or do an offer do it based upon the photos that they see online. So we really need to nail this. This is a very high standard. It's not the same thing as a showing. When you have a showing at the property, people understand that you live there. Obviously, the house is picked up and the beds are made, but it's not the same level as a photo shoot. Photo shoot, we want to have everything as close to perfect as possible. So let's start with exterior of the home. Now, keep in mind the photographer is going to do aerial drone photos. So they're going to show your property from above. It's going to see the neighbors' houses and so forth. We don't want to do this on trash day because those trash cans in the photo look horrible. We don't want to have any cars in the driveway, cars in front of your property. And if you keep trash cans on the side of your house or in front of the garage door, you want to make sure all that is inside of the garage door is down. You don't have any lawnmowers, tools, anything outside the house. Everything is completely picked up and inside the garage. Now, the grass in the lawn needs to be manicured, trimmed, edged, cut, really looking good. You want to make sure you have no mold or mildew on your driveway, walkways, patios. Make sure all that's pressure washed and put down fresh mulch. So the exterior of the property is really looking good. Now we move on to the interior of the property. Let's start with the bathroom. So the bathroom, you want to make sure that the shower stall and bathtub have nothing there. You don't want to have shampoo bottles, conditioner bottles, soap. All that's removed, so it's completely empty. Now the countertops, there's nothing on the countertops. You can take all that stuff, stick it inside the vanity, and keep in mind, this is just for the photo shoot, not for every showing. So everything is inside the vanity. The toilet seat is down. There's no toilet brush, plunger. There's no mat or carpet on the floor. Then we move into the kitchen, the same thing. You want to make sure that all the countertops are clear because you want to have that nice shot down the countertops. There's nothing there and you just see whatever it is on your countertop, granite or corian, formica, whatever it is, but you want to have that nice clean shot with nothing on it. Pick up all the mats. And then obviously you want to make sure that you vacuum your carpets. Everything is picked up. The beds are made. Now here's a trick. We're not going to take photos of the garage. So if you have boxes, various items in the home, you can always put that in the garage for the photo shoot. You want to make sure you take down all your personal photos. There's nothing like that on the walls, on top of the dressers. All that is cleared out. And you want to make sure that the ceiling fans are off the day of the photo shoot and all the lights are on. Now, prior to the photo shoot day, you want to walk around the property and make sure that all the lights work inside and out. All the bulbs are working. You don't want to mix the bulbs. You don't want to have on top of your vanity, you've got 4 bulbs. You've got a white one, a clear one, a white one, and a yellow one. Looks horrible. They all have to match. So you want to walk through your property and make sure all the bulbs are working, they're matching. Now, the day of the photo shoot, we're actually going to schedule this around your schedule, but also a good time to shoot your property because we don't want to have a situation where the photographer is shooting the front of your home, so he's facing your home. We don't want to have him there when the sun is behind your home facing into the camera. That looks very bad. We don't want that. So we'll work around the best time for your property to do this photo shoot. Now, when the photo shoot's complete, he needs to process the photos. So this isn't necessarily going to be, he takes the photos and an hour later we have the photos. It could take a couple days for those photos or 24 hours to be processed. Once we have those photos, we then will move on to the next step of listing your property.